Where's the money?
I don't think so.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hola, papi.
Speak. The call got grabbed this morning. It's an opportunity.
Now listen to me. I'm not here to hurt you. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't kick me.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
Okay. Stop running! I need to see something. I was friends with your mother, and I'm telling you the truth.
Prove it! Her mother has been dead for 5 years.
I know. I think Vicente killed her. He took everything from me. Tell him the safety's on. Alisa! Run! We both want to get Lisa back. I'll fight to the death for her.
Who is that psycho?
I hired him for a job, but he crossed the line.
That's personal to him.
Marko, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Good to talk to you again. I've been waiting to talk to you since we last talked for Fist of the Condor. So I was waiting to talk to you again because you're crushing it, man. Like John Wick Chapter 4, Fist of the Condor. Then you did the Killer's Game. Then Fight or Flight. I just actually got a chance to see that one. You're a highlight of that as well. You're killing it, my man. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Here, we're just,
Listen, you're aging like a fine wine. I talked to Scott the other day, and I was like, listen, I'm old too. I'm probably older than all you guys. So it's like if I could do half the stuff you guys could do, then I know then I know it's working for me. But let's talk about Diablo. I've been waiting to see this movie. You guys have been hyping it up for so long. El Corvo. I just want to get right into this guy. Oh my God. One of your best characters to date. I know he's a bad guy and he's a killer, but such a cool character. So I know that you, Ernesto Scott, and Matt Sansom, who did the script, all came up with the idea for Diablo. Was it Matt who came up with it, or did you have a hand in creating the character?
Yeah, well, it was Ernesto's, he created he wanted to do this kind of horror character, right? Based on all the influence from the Asian cinema and what we love. And for me, I told him, let's go for it. I want to do something different. And you see me in the other characters. This is totally different of what I've done before. Like, you have the killer games, you have the fight or flight character. So this was like, okay, let's take it to the next level. Let's go dark. Let's go deep, and I love horror movies and Asian cinema and these weird characters so how we can bring this to this story, this genre. Like it's not so common to see this type of character in this type of movies, So I think it was a very good opportunity to do something cool, and we just went for it.
It worked on so many levels. I mean, the only thing is, I was kind of disappointed because I was waiting for him to, because with the food thing. And again, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody because nobody's seen the movie yet. But there's this thing with food that you got going on. I just want to be like, would you like some chocolate? I was waiting for that. I was like, So again, you're working with Scott Adkins again, and again, you guys are like solid gold every time you collaborate. And I talked to Scott, like I said, a couple days ago, and I'm putting his interview out too, along with yours. Undisputed 3 Redemption is probably the best martial arts Western fight between you two. One of the best. Top 3, in my opinion, of all time. So, yeah, of course, you did Savage Dog, and then now we got, of course, you were in John Wick and The Killer's Game, but you didn't have any scenes together. So,
Yeah.
but did you feel any pressure, like, okay, hey, we did this fantastic fight in the first movie, then Savage Dog was a little bit more brutal, stripped down type of thing. What was your thought process going in for this third fight for your hat trick?
Yeah, well, for us, it's like all about the characters and how we can combine these two stories into this fight scene. Like at the end, the fight scene is a result of the motivations of the character, and in this case, the hand and the story of this character made things much more nuanced and complicated. And we need to be creative and how to create this element and use it is in our favor and not as a disadvantage. Because at the beginning it was like, oh, it's gonna be a little complicated this, but yeah, but this is gonna add this element that we need to we need to be creatively to solve this problem, and that I think was something that was a nice challenge to deal with in creating these scenes.
Now, of course, you did the action design for the movie, and of course, all the movies you've done. Now, what I liked about it, and I talked to Ernesto too as well. Such a delight to talk to him. How is it to work with your childhood friend? Like, you're making action movies with your long time. How is that? First of all, talk about that.
Well, what can I say, man? So
Yeah,
grateful. Imagine we started working together when we were, kids playing
yeah,
around in high school, doing videos and movies, and sadly we're here, like doing the premiere of our Hollywood movie together. It's just crazy, like how and working with Scott, like in the number one martial arts right now star, of all, it's just crazy. But first of all, we're all friends, and we share this passion together of just doing what we love to do, and having fun and work with people that you trust and you share this thing from the heart. What else can you ask for?
right. Now, I actually just got done talking to Alana De La Rosa, who plays Lisa. She was talking about how you guys, like, she loved watching you guys do your thing, like when you guys were like doing the fights and thing, because you're so, like, how you put your heart into it, your passion into it, and that. So let's talk about the first sequence where El Corvo, because again, he does some little things here and there, but then that first scene, and I think it's like a bar, and like you go in and you got the shotgun, and you're just like, you're eliminating everybody with extreme prejudice. That was one of the best ways to introduce just how deadly and badass this guy was. So talk about creating that sequence.
Yeah, well, that was something in the script that Ernesto, developed, and then he gave me the freedom to present the previs, and understanding the location and all that, and all the objectives of the scene. We built like a little set on the studio of the stunt team to create the spaces, and then I did a previs with a cell phone, and maybe after the movie's release we can release some of those rehearsals so people can understand the process. It would be cool. And then I present this to Ernesto and to Scott and get their approval, and then we try to mimic that into the real set now. So it's pretty cool. It's the idea was to show how vicious and crazy this character was, coming into this club and eliminating everybody.
Right. Now, what I love too, but of course you and Scott don't fight once, you fight twice, which is great, because like in the other movies it was just one,
Yeah.
showdown and everything. But you get
Oh, I lost your audio.
Yep, I'm here. I'm here. No worries. So what I wanted the drone shots, like during your last fight at the ending, it's like it just looks so, the scope of it just brings another like visualization to the fight, which was great. Now, I only have you for a couple more minutes, but I've also talked to Ernesto and Scott, and I've kind of mentioned, I'm like, you guys have been fighting each other for a long time now. I'm like, you and Scott need to team up be on the same side and kick the crap out of the bad guys. And then both of them were like, So I was like, I didn't want to say anything. I was like, I don't want to spoil anything. But it's like, that's what needs to happen next. You guys have taken each other on. That's what we want to see next.
It's coming. It's coming.
That's
There's
so
some
there you
ideas
go.
there.
All three of you just confirmed it. So like 1, 2, and 3. So you guys, so that, because again, like having you guys like taking out the bad guys, take out side by side, that would be a dream come true. Not that it hasn't been a dream come true seeing you guys come through and fight each other and everything, but this would just be monumental. And of course, then there's the last shot of this movie. And again, I can't spoil it, but before the credits hit, it's like, oh, so it's like something. So there might be something like there might be a Diablo 2 in the future, maybe.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It depends on you guys. You know, show the love, support the movie, and people, let's get the executives happy with this and support it, talk about it, and things can happen.
Absolutely. So again, Marko, I just want to say continued success. You're crushing it. Like I said, you and Scott, you guys are one. I dubbed him an action icon. And so I'm dubbing you now an action icon. So you're not an action star anymore. You are an action icon because what you two do for the action cinema, and specifically independent action cinema, because it's harder to do with the budgets and the time restraints that you have, is phenomenal. So you, sir, are an icon. And if somebody doesn't know you, I make sure that they do by the time I stop talking to them. So I just wanted you to know that.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man.
And I can't wait to talk to you again. Whatever movie you do down the road, I get the opportunity. And last thing I'm going to say, I talked to Scott, and that was number 10. 10 interviews I did with him. You, sir, are now on number 5. So you got some catching up to do. But you guys are the elite of ACTION-FLIX.com in terms of my interviews. So congratulations on that one as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. So continued success. I can't wait for people to see the movie and have a great day. And like I said, whatever you got cooking in the fires next, can't wait to see it.
Awesome.
Thank you.